Hello, Club 2. I'm still just setting up real quick, but thanks for showing up. I hope you're having a good day or night. Patience, so sorry. Um, Alright, so Steam is launching. Headset's on. 1:44 a.m. Jeez, you're a night owl. Well, I can't say I'm much better. Alright, headset good. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take an aspirin too, because I feel a very slight headache coming on. And it's not a great feeling when I know it's coming. One of my friends who recently discovered my stream, they were like, telling me I need to do ASMR videos and there's money, and I'm like, bro, no one wants to hear that shit. It's very nice, like, trying to be, what's the term? What's the term I'm looking for? Like, supportive, and also, just nice as a general sense, but I always hear those things and I'm like, nah. Hello, Melanie Pup. Hello, Nordic. Sorry, guys, I've just been getting myself set up over here, so I didn't see any chats until just now. But, hello. My stomach hasn't started hurting yet, and I've eaten, so I'm pretty happy right now. I'm pretty happy today with the fact that those things aren't happening. The next worry I have, though, is whether or not my PC is going to give me trouble while streaming today, because sometimes, especially if I was lazy and didn't reboot. You dislike ASMR? No, I feel that. But I don't think they mean like traditional ASMR. They don't mean me whispering to you. They mean more like ASMR in the, my voice just has a very soothing quality as it is. But at the same time, I don't know what I would do with that. Like, what am I supposed to do when I stream and like I'm yapping to you guys? Like, I don't know. It's just like I might as well just do normal streams and in air quotes put ASMR. You know what I mean? It's like, what even is the difference? The difference being I don't whisper into your ears. Alright, so then I just need to do one last thing. Okay, that's turned down. That is turned up. Oh, dear Lord, no. I would never lick your ears, trust me. I hear ear licking and I'm immediately like, no thank you. Alright, well, hello everybody. This is the stream today. As you can see, taking a step away from being a bit sus, and we're just gonna focus on being Snape. And I hope you're ready for it, because it's gonna be great. Snape ASMR, ready? Oh, hello there. It's good to see you, and I hope you're having a lovely evening. Yes. Anyway, sorry, give me a second to change avatars. I hope you approve of Snape ASMR. Yes, hello. It is my favorite avatar. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, 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 Severus Snape, Dumbledore! Yeah, no, this world's great. It's very pretty, except for when you go into the flowers, because the flowers make it so you can't see anything. The flowers are a nightmare in this world. Like, I swear that whoever, like, designed the textures for those flowers and then had them all move in unison back and forth, it makes it feel like you're actually getting it motion sick, or I'm gonna get motion sick. Sorry, I just need to stand up. I need to calibrate. It's the Snape Abbey, so I didn't need calibration, you know? Is my foot off? But yes, this world's cute. Oh, that too. It actually does make you feel quite short. Alright, there we go. Oh, no, you know what? I'm not sitting down today, alright? I'm gonna try to stay standing. Be proud of me, okay? I don't have a tummy ache to hide behind, so there's no excuse. However, there's always a chance that I'm gonna get a tummy ache, so you never know. I might midstream be like, guys, I'm gonna burp. And then I'm just gonna be like, sorry, I gotta go. I'm gonna burp. I can't stop burping. That's the real ASMR right there. It's like, girl you're on a date with can't stop burping. Oh, sorry. I just said. Yeah. Anyway. Hi. Hello. My friends are telling me that Fetty Wap has a new album out. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. Because oddly enough, I actually do like Fetty Wap. Like, I guess oddly enough is the wrong way to put it. My bowels have given you a brief reprieve. Yes, thankfully. I took a risk and I ate something that I ate a few days ago that was already hurting me. And I was like, well, if it hurts again, then it's the food. And if it doesn't hurt again, it's my stomach. So it's my stomach, I think. I've just been sick. But my throat doesn't hurt. So that's a good start. There's no itchy, well, I say that, but there's a slight itch in my throat. But yes, hello, Evan. Hello, Melanie Pop. Hello, Nordic. Hello, Klopto. How are we all feeling? How's your day been going? Or night? Or morning? Or whatever it is for you. I hope it's going good. You can't hear the world sounds. Hold on. There we go. Little bit of nature noise. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo es Ilvac. Bloody bored. Why are you so bloody bored? Do explain. What are you doing? What have you been doing? Nah, that didn't bend the way I wanted to. There we go. Unlike you, I've been very, very productive. I played Minecraft today. Coding? Oh, I'm so sorry. I understand your boredom. Your internet took a shit, but you're back. Hey, your internet has its bowels like mine. Ah, so funny. No, but I'm sorry to hear that it went down, but hey, I'm glad it's back up. Because guess what? That means you can be here hanging out with the coolest girl on the internet. Um, I don't know, when you find her, let me know. But, in the meantime, you're here. So, yeah. I am alive. How's life? Very deep question. Life is going. Life is ups and downs. But, you know, compared to the last 3 months, it's been going good. 3 months ago, if you asked me that, I would have been very quiet and I would have sat there and I would have been like, do I tell you the truth or do I just kind of smile and just say, it's good? Because like 3 months ago, I was dealing with that like old friend that I no longer associate with. And I've moved on and I've been doing better. Like, legitimately, this is very immature for my age, but I was like legitimately torn up over like this friendship because I was like, damn, I can't believe someone just kind of threw me out like that. Like, I'm very sensitive to those kinds of things. I'm very like, what's the word? You know, I've got a lot of self-doubt, insecurities, and stuff like that. So, like, when I get close to someone and trust them, it's scary because then it's like if they decide that they don't want to hang out with me anymore, it does sting a little bit. And that, like, was I boring? Was I not enough? Did I do something wrong? And like all these thoughts. And so, like, when you spend 8 months building up a friendship and then they suddenly just like pretend you don't exist anymore, it's like, oh. And then they do that specifically because, oh, they met a cute person that they're interested in. It's like, I thought we were friends and that we could still hang out though, and like, why can't I meet your new friends? And so stupid stuff like that. Anyway, point is, I've been doing much better. I'm much healthier. I'm talking to a lot of people, being friendly. I'm streaming regularly, talking to all of you who come by to say hello to me. I'm just killing time when I feel like it. I'm gonna start fighting a little harder to find a job because what I'm currently doing to find a job is not working, so it's gonna be a bit of a battle, you know? And that battle is like figuring out how to best apply to jobs to actually get, you know, responses back. And the way that I've kind of figured out is like, from what I've been told at least, it's best to like reach out to recruiters and let the recruiters like basically sell you to companies. Because you by yourself are fighting AI. And if you're not like manually curating every one of your resumes to each of these AIs, you're kind of boned. At least that's my understanding. I could just be a really bad candidate. Because if there's one person who's bad at selling me, it's me. I just need a Twitch sugar daddy? Hey, listen. Like, if you know somebody, I'm looking. Flopto, you're gonna ask if to join? Yeah, no, oh, I'm sorry. I don't really accept join requests when I'm streaming. Very, very few people can join me when I'm streaming. Mostly because it's like, I can't guarantee anything if I don't know you, right? Like, as I get to know you through chat, maybe I can kind of get a vibe from you. But like, I've seen like also people like do some pretty heinous things when they join a streamer. So it's like, again, it's like if I understand the vibe and like just everything seems okay, then that's good. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair. You've given up job hunting, let the world burn? I know, but that's the thing, it's like, at least like this is something that I read that kind of resonated with me. If you're applying to jobs as your full-time job, you're going to make yourself go crazy. So the best thing you could do is like designate a time period of your day to applying to jobs. And then the rest of your day, spend it doing something productive. And it kind of forces you out of that mindset, right? Of like, okay, this is hell. Your job is coding. I'm sorry, Klopto, but hey, it's a good paying job at least. And you have a job, and that's really good for you. And you must be, decent if you still have it. So hey. I've told this story before, but like, I'm currently jobless because I am a bad employee. Back when I was working, I, um, I was going through a breakup. My 10-year-long relationship had just come to an end, and I was supposed to be learning all these new things to work as a security analyst, as a former help desk specialist. And some of the job was still help desk, like creating accounts. And as I was getting overwhelmed with like my real life or my home life, I let my job life fall apart because I was like, I just can't focus. I just can't do anything. And I let my job fall behind. I was letting these tickets come in and just ignoring them because I was like depressed and sad and hurting. And instead of telling anyone about those feelings, instead of talking about those feelings because I felt weak, I I just I started to feel more and more like I deserve whatever happens. Like I should be let go. And eventually they did let me go. Big surprise. But yeah, that's my mistake, right? I should have reached out for help. I should have been better at that. I should have like done so many things differently, but I didn't. And that's okay because that's life. And if I'm realistic, they probably would have let me go anyway because um they were definitely looking at moving all of our jobs overseas because there's a lot of people with those security certificates already in other countries, and they do it for much cheaper. Anyway, you've been job hunting for 6 years and only heard back once. No, I get that, Nordic, and that's rough. It really is. I've only been holding down temp jobs for like the last couple years, so savings and temp jobs have been keeping me alive, but at the same time, it's not enough. So, I feel you. Best thing I could ever tell you, though, is just figure out what it is you want to do and start looking at what steps you have to do to make it happen. Be it school, as much as we hate school. I'm one of those everything happens for a reason guys, so there's that. I mean, that's fair too. Maybe it does happen for a reason. And who knows, maybe things can get better for everybody like that too, but we do have to take life into our own hands too, and actually like own our own responsibilities and what we have to do. So like, even if everything that happened to me happened for a reason, I still have my part to play and making it better, right? So, we'll see. But ultimately, I'm still alive. And that relationship ending, it was my window into myself of just like, well, I'm not dating anyone, and I have no excuses. So I guess I'll just, do things for me finally. Hello, Rem. And that's when I started taking hormones. Because I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna keep lying to myself and fighting this part of myself. And what's funny is like, I'm wearing PJ bottoms, so it's not exact. But this top I'm wearing It's very similar to the sports bra I'm wearing right now. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's kind of accurate. Just that part. My boobs are much smaller. Anyway, all that aside, life's okay. If I wasn't me, I wouldn't be here. Know what I mean? No, exactly. I think I understand the concept, right? It means that like if you were someone weaker or if you were something like if the circumstances didn't fit right, you probably wouldn't have survived until now. I think that's the implication, right? Oh yeah, I didn't post on my Discord, so sorry to all of you who are currently here. You're gonna get a ping. Feel free to disregard said ping. Where's my keyboard? There it is. Alright, there's your ping. Go ahead and disregard that, so my apologies. Also, I don't know if any of you are nerds like me, but I'm gonna do today's Wordle. So feel free to do it, just don't tell me the answer. Okay? So I won't tell you any hints. Oh, hydrate, Klopto. I didn't see that 4 minutes ago, so my apologies. Mm-hmm. Especially when you're vocal training, because my voice already makes me cringe. But, you wanna know something? I watched the clip of myself recently, where I cracked my neck on stream. I don't know if you heard that. That was loud, though. But, I was like, oh. No, that's fair. I do too. I just say it just in case. It's just my, like, hair, just a heads up, I'm gonna ping, just to be polite. But yes, now I do the same thing. It's never personal, and I never take it personal. I even tell people, like, if you do join my server for whatever reason, I will understand if you mute the pings, because I post every time I go live. Yeah. So, I'm gonna do today's Wordle. I'm going to try to move it to my other monitor so I can still read chat. But remember, don't spoil today's Wordle for me, and I won't spoil it for you. Hello, Amber. Alrighty, let's do this. Wordle is gonna be Poggers. How are you feeling today, Amber? What's been new with you? What have you been up to? Let me guess. Heartopia. Let's see. First guess. Oh? I got one hit and one, semi-hit. One green, one yellow. Alright. Let's do... Ooh, let's do that word. Let's try... you. No... Okay, so 2 greens, 1 yellow. Alright, that's improvement, that's improvement. Hello, Kenji. And you thought you wouldn't make it here. You hate Wordle? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. It makes the brain work for a minute. Alright, I know for sure where 2 letters go. Let's see. Let's see. You got it in 3? Damn, you're so smart. No Heartopia. Oh. Why are you so tired, sleepy? Then you should definitely get some rest soon. What could this be? Remember, no hints from me though. If you already got the word, don't tell me. I'll cry. Might be because people are blasting music outside, makes it a wonderful white noise, huh? Yeah, no, I feel that. Here in my area, on the weekends, it's pretty bad for, like, noise. That aside, new phone in hand, and a drive to break my sleep schedule. Oh. What kind of phone did you get? I haven't looked at new phones in years. I'm very much like, not the type to really update their phone. I just kind of use whatever's convenient, because my phone doesn't serve a purpose beyond the basics. I use my phone for simply texting and like doom scrolling and maybe a little late night perusing, if you know what I mean. Guess what? What am I guessing, Klopto? Tell me. Did you find me a sugar daddy on Twitch? Oh, you don't know. Damn it. Latest model, apparently, from an A3 to 15C. Okay, that's cool. However, I don't know what that means. Also, Rem, if you're here. I sounded like a car starting up. Kenji here is Brazilian, and they speak Portuguese. Rem is not Brazilian, but they're learning Portuguese from Brazilian people. If I need help learning how to code, you got me. Well, I appreciate that. I'll let you know if I ever get the itch to code, but I don't think I hate myself enough for that. I do have the socks for it, though. Joking aside, though, I do feel like coding is one of those things where it's like, I'm old, and I'm lazy, and I'm making excuses. I will tell you in advance that Rem is lying. Rem, shame on you. But Rem, yeah, no, Kenji here does speak, Portuguese. You know, they were trying to teach me a pickup line, and I didn't catch it. Let's see. I will stretch and I will hydrate for you. Alright, I still haven't gotten the word. I've only got two. I technically have 3 green letters because I know where one goes. No, I just told them to speak Portuguese. Don't worry, guys. Let's see here. This is hard. Wait, what could this word be? You got called out for your mistakes. Get wrecked. Yeah, try to do Wordle with me, because I'm struggling right now, and I don't want to feel like the only stupid one, because I want to get it in 3. I have 3 letters. There's no way I can't get it in 3, right? Let's see. This is hard. Wait, is it? No, never mind. That's not the last letter. I feel really stupid right now. It's not that, is it? That's not a word, is it? No. It is a tough one. It is a tough one. For me, at least. It feels like this isn't fair. I'm almost there. Literally. I'm just looking at it. I have to visualize. Um... That's not a word. Um... What could it be? It's gotta be that so far. Sorry, I. It's just like I have the first, second, and last letters, so this is really difficult right now. It's really, really hard. I promise you. I'm almost there though. It's got these letters for sure. I'm gonna just... I have to blind guess. I can't... I don't think this is a word. It's not, like, it can't be, because I can't figure it out. If I don't know it, it's not a word, guys. Trust. Alright, well... Logic says... That goes there and there. That has to be there. So... And now I have to do a Google search, because now I want to know what the fuck that word means. Excuse me? I just got the word. I got it in 3, but I had to... I had to blind guess it, okay? I didn't know the word, so I just kept throwing shit at the wall until it stuck. Cause I'm like, it's gotta be this and this, the first and second letter. I know for sure. Last letter? No for sure. So that told me like, okay, the fourth letter has to be either bleh or bleh. And then I had to... Yeah, I didn't know it was a word either. It doesn't sound like a word, so I'm Googling the word right now. Fuck that word. I just looked it up. That's not even fair. I don't care if it's a 5-letter word and it's English, but it doesn't change the fact that that word is never used in the English language. Hello, Bunny Lord. How are you doing? I just did today's Wordle. No one spoil what the Wordle is for anyone who wants to try with me. But, still, I'm mad. I've given a lot of hints and just saying, grr. Anyone listen to Fetty Wap's new album? And do we think that Fetty Wap is gonna stay out of jail this time? Mr. 1738. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since your pretty ass came walking through that door. Anyway, that aside, I'm here. I almost played, Slay the Spire on stream today. I almost went full nerd and was like, you know what? You guys get to sit here with me and just watch me play with cards. It would have been very boring, trust me. But I was like, I haven't played that game in a while, so why don't I do it? We got the Bunny Lord, but where's Stud Bunny? We need both bunny people here. And then I need to get, Malachite in here, because Melanie Pup was here. We gotta pair people off now. I'm pairing all of you in chat, like, based off of similarities. I'm like, oh, um, let's see. Kenji said, more boring than going around a course for an hour to pass a test? Oh, Gran Turismo. Wow. I mean, I used to play Warframe, so like, when it comes to making boring content, I'm pretty good at it. Not boring content, but enjoying a boring time. I'm very much the... I will play if it's interesting to me. Like, legitimately, a majority of my day today was spent, like, playing Minecraft on a mod pack trying to optimize and automate. I am not very good at managing my time. Because I was like, fuck it, I'm awake, might as well just do this. Last night I couldn't sleep, so I just stayed up doing that too. Because I want to get this done. I've never actually sat there and done a complicated build in Minecraft, and I'm like, today's the day. I'm gonna automate this fucking shit. And, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So it's been fun. Anyway, I appreciate you guys just keeping me company with this nonsense. And shame on Klopto for baiting with a, hey, guess what? And then not having an answer. Grumble, grumble, grumble. But yes, 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 yes. Foundry? It wasn't the Foundry mod pack. This was, AE2, Applied Energistics 2. And it's the Pokemon mod pack with all the mods. So it's all the mods 10, and Cobblemon, so it's all the mons. And I'm trying to make the best Pokeballs for myself other than Master Balls. And I'm like, okay, let's try this. Normally when I do all the mods or something like that, I just stick to like one thing and then I see it through. I think last time I was just making drugs for Pokemon. I was like, I'll play Cobblemon and then, you know, I'll get a little EV farm going where I could sell people like drugs. And it was pretty fun. It's nice to be able to provide something that other people don't want to deal with and just give it to them. Like, that's my playstyle in games. Oh, Foundry is its own game. I see. Never heard of it. It sounds like a Minecraft mod for sure, though, but I get you. Now, I played a lot of Vintage Story, which is like Minecraft, and that one I used to stream here and there. I had a pretty consistent stream going with playing Vintage Story, and I was going to do a server for it, for like the viewers, but like, I don't know, I got bored with the game for a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna take a break before I burn myself out completely, and then I'll come back to it. I made it further into that game than I ever have though, because I actually have like pigs and goats and chickens and iron. And then I was like, do I really want to learn how to make steel right now? Hightail, I have it. However, I don't see the point yet. If you had asked me 10 years ago if I would play Hightail, I would have been like, obviously. But now it's like, I've seen it and I've tried it and I'm like, it needs a little more time. It needs some more, like, content added to it, where I'm, like, driven to finish something. I will try mods once there's, like, expansion mod packs of, like, oh, RPG systems. Or, like, you know, adventure stuff. I will be honest, I'm not the builder type in games. I am the worst when it comes to making a build look pretty. My specialty is just finding a task and completing the task. You got the Wordle answer after failing? I told you, it's bullshit. It feels so unfair because it's like, I've never heard that word in my life. Anyway, you tried. That's the important thing, Evan. You tried. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. Foundry is a factory game, or factory building game, where you build your own company on a galactic scale and sell what you make. Yeah, I've never done like an actual factory game. Like, they sound tempting on paper. Like, so many friends of mine have told me I should try Factorio, or RimWorld, or Satisfactory, and I can't say they, like, I'm like, ooh, yeah. I look at it and go, interesting. Like, there is a similar one where I played a long time ago that has yet to actually release because the developers have basically abandoned it, it seems like. It's called, I think, Scrap World? Scrap Mechanic? Scrap Mechanic. And in Scrap Mechanic, you build your own machines, and you can actually use them. So you can make a machine that cuts down trees, and like you could build the vehicle base. Like it's block by block builds. And you could just like be like me and make a giant flat square platform that has wheels, and then you can attach a saw to it. But it was cool because like there's wiring mechanics and like buttons and all this stuff that like you felt good seeing your mechanization work. So I was like building shit that would like, okay, I take the tree, I attach the tree to the or the base. Everything is still 3D, like smooth round, except for the building pieces. So like if you process stone, it makes a bunch of tiny square stones. And then you build them all up and you like line them up and you can create a car, and you also have to like do wave defenses when you plant crops because the robots hate crops. So there's like lots of great things about this game. It's just unfortunately the developers abandoned it. Well, not abandoned for sure, but you know, they haven't updated it in over a year. Over 2 years? I don't know, it's been a while. Let me search for a title for instance. Let me see, when's the last update it got? Alright, Scrap Mechanic. The last patch note for it was March 2nd, and here's what the patch note says. Fix the security issue. Oh wait, there was a dev blog at the end of last year. I didn't see this. So 4 months ago there was a blog. And the blog says, where's the next chapter? Believe it or not, it's coming along. Hasn't been without challenges. Earlier this year, we ran into some significant design and technical issues behind the scenes. Simply put, we weren't meeting the quality bar that we expect. Once we reached a version that felt right of a gameplay perspective, it was also quite hefty optimization past. We could have made development easier for ourselves by lowering the bar and simplifying parts of the features. But that's not the approach we want. So when is it coming out? Not this year, which is obviously in December. Unfortunately, but we're sure to fill you out in the next chapter, blah blah blah. Reduced date will be announced in the coming months. It's been 4. That's all we can say. And then they just showed off some terrain, some new facilities, map changes, demonstrated some weapons. It's pretty much a nothing burger, but hey, they didn't abandon it. Arknight's Enfield. I played that one. I did play Arknight's Enfield, and I am a Wii. I don't mind it. One of your all-time favorite games is a space building game called Star Maid. Nope, no idea. You can tell me about it if you want to, though. Factoriz is if you want to beat yourself over the head with maths. Foundries is casual. I see. Mm-hmm. That's cool. I did like, Terraria and, Starbound and Warkeeper. I love lots of, like, cute pixel games, so... I don't know. I'm more sold on things like that, usually. I like 2D. Not when it comes to dating, but... just 2D as a whole. You know what I read, though, the other day that actually made me, like, wanna, like, just put my head into a wall? I was looking at, I was on Twitter, and there was a post where it was, like, all the different kinds of, or it was, sexuality explained through pie. And it was, like, all the different flavors of asexual, basically. And one of the flavors of asexual that they described was fictosexual, okay? This is a term. Fictosexual. Fictosexual, okay? It means that you're only interested in fictional women. Or fictional people. Like, why? Why are we defining this? Why is that a thing? I'm disappointed. It's very disappointing. I'm not trying to be too mean, but, fictional people are not romanceable, okay? AI is not gonna date you. Your favorite consistent streamer. Listen, I know why people idolize fictional characters. They're, like, made to be attractive and all this stuff. Hello, Only Vigula. But fictional women aren't real, or fictional people aren't real, and therefore it's like... they just should never be the only target of your affection. Melanie, you're very consistent, but you are gone on a trip. I know, Melanie, you hate me. I was like, the new puppy girl I met's gone. Where did they go? They found a new treat giver. I joke, of course. I hope you had a nice trip, though. Where did you end up going, if you don't mind sharing? Was it far, or was it like a just like busy kind of like family thing? I mean, who doesn't try to romance the AI? People try to romance me, for fuck's sake, so it's like, obviously people want to romance AI. Me about to defend having an AI girlfriend. Goddamn, now I have to delete it all. Back in my day, we'd just call you Plankton if you acted like that. That's fair. Went to Texas to visit girlfriend's family. It was Texas.
Are you one of them there transsexuals?
No, that's fucked up, sorry. But no, it's like Texas, you know? I have a friend who lives out in Texas, and she wants to move out very badly. She's trying to move to Northern California, so more power to her. Scratching my lower back, sorry. But yeah, no, hopefully the trip with the girlfriend was fine. I love Plankton. I want to be just like Plankton when I grow up. So if you build your own AI girlfriend, does that mean you're dating your creation, which means you're dating your child in a sense? Why wouldn't they romance me? Have you met me? Like, bro, think that over, you know? It's like, I'm 37, unemployed, I'm not stable, I'm early on in a transition, what else do I got? I'm, I'm not even gonna go into physical attractiveness, okay? I'm not gonna argue about that, but it's like, I could make a laundry list of reasons not to date me. Hell, even just be friends with me. Sorry, I was just closing my bedroom door. The chonker is here. The chonker's on my seat. You have met me, and so you should know better than anyone. Okay, so there's like obsessed part of my brain that says I need to clip something. Plateau, you're going to bed? Well, I hope the coding was actually very, like, fulfilling. I hope you're able to complete your project, or at least get to a good stopping point that you won't keep up at night thinking about trying to solve. But yes, thanks for stopping in tonight. It was lovely to see you, and fun chatting. I hope you have a great rest of your night, sleep well, and remember, I'm always watching. Checked out StarMate. It looks really cool. I'll have to take a look after I'm done streaming. Curiosity's there. I never heard of it before, so I am curious. Wow. That is a factory. That is quite a factory. I don't think I have the patience to do all of that, but I would definitely get to a point that makes me feel happy. You're gonna go sleep? Alright, take care, Nyashu. I hope you rest well, and thanks for stopping by. Wow, people are going to bed? They're abandoning me. I can't believe this, guys. Why would you ever leave me? And here I thought you guys liked me. I was just starting to get attached. No, I'm joking. I do hope you rest well. Make sure you drink lots of water, stretch, and go to the bathroom before bed. Late night accidents do happen. Okay, so I have this problem. My finger keeps brushing up against my other finger, so it's like my middle finger is rubbing up against my ring finger, so I can't point to them correctly, but point is, I have like some dead skin that I really want to bite, but I know it's bad for me, so let me find some nail clippers and take care of this for just a second. So, bear with me. Alright, nail clipper achieved. Controllers are being put down. Alright, so now... doing this with my headset on, so I can't see exactly what I'm doing. It's very smart. Okay, I can't do this without looking. One sec. Come on. That honestly feels a lot better. I am 100% the type of person who will sit there biting at their finger because they're like, it feels like something's wrong. Alright, back to chilling out. Oh. And feeding my cat because he's yelling at me. What do you want, huh? You want some of this? There you go. You enjoy that. Anyway, yo, what's up? How are we feeling? How is the night still going? Have any of you regretted your choice in coming here? Have I made you feel like the clingy streamer you've always not wanted to talk to? The answer should be yes. So yeah, today has been a day where I didn't do much, but I got to talk to friends as usual, and that's always fair and nice. I I was able to eat food and not feel sick, so that's a huge W. I did today's Wordle in 3 guesses, and I still don't know what that word means. Hmm. I don't know, I don't got much else. I have a slight tummy ache, I lied. It's very mild, and it's mostly because I ate. What else would you be doing at 5 in the morning? Hello Odin, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a lovely night, and I appreciate you stopping by. Celebrate the little things. I do, I really do. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate the fact that you woke up and you put on clothes. Cause some days people wake up and then you spend your entire day in bed going, yup, this is me. And, you know, that's okay too. Sometimes you just don't have the energy to move. It's okay. It happens to us all. The important thing is, keep on pushing. Now, a little bit of like current eventy, or not even current eventy, but I was watching a YouTube video today. I was watching Wubby talk about his time on the Beast games, and I remember something about this a while ago. Maybe it was another event, I guess. I don't know. Either way, there was like a live stream finale, I guess, a day ago, and it was really bad. Like, I already don't like Mr. Beast, but like, damn, that production looked catastrophic. And like, the whole time, Wubby's comparing it to like, Survivor, like, it was like, yeah, no, like, literally, just do anything from Survivor. Like, literally look at Survivor as your example. And my opposite was like, I would use Taskmaster. I love Taskmaster. And there's a new season of Taskmaster that came out today. You worked night shift for like 6, 7 years. Nighttime is the only time that you feel comfortable. I'm gonna do something not befitting of my age, but you know what you just did. 6 or 7 years, yeah, exactly. Sorry, I can think of lots of things to say that about. What's my average viewer count? 6 or 7? Jesus. I need help. Send help, please. Can you believe I've been live for an hour? What? Sorry, my cat's yelling at me. What do you want, huh? I already fed you. No, I already fed you. What do you want? Sorry, cat being obnoxious about it. Mo. Yes, I see you, okay? I love you. I know, I've sat down. Stream's over. I'm dead. GG's. Once I'm seated, it's over, guys. No, I'm actually not gonna stay seated though, because I feel like once I sit down, my energy goes away. I'm like, Dad. It's like, yep. This is stream. I'm here. This is what happens when you guys yap with me for the start of stream. I slowly lose steam. Yap with me at the end of stream, and I'm like, alive. But early, I'm like slowly like, oh shit. Do I have energy? I do, but I don't, you know? It's okay though. I just gotta force myself to have energy. I just wanted to pet him for a second because I knew he was like gonna keep yelling at me until I did. However, the moment I stand back up, he's going to meow again. Excuse me. It is all okay. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I'm just making sure my overlays aren't fucked up because I saw it lag for a second. I was like, is it gonna crash my PC? And it's weird, but those are like the symptoms I noticed before my PC crashed. It's like, overlay lagged a bit. No, no, no. You can talk if you want to. I'm just teasing. Listen, my lack of energy is a me problem. It's not a you problem. Or anyone problem for that matter. It's just, you know, is what it is. Tonight is just a night, you know? And it's Thursday, which means tomorrow's Friday. And I'm not gonna sing the song. But that's exciting. Did anyone have any fun plans for their weekend? Anything exciting coming up that you want to do? I hope so. Or at least at the very least. I hope that the week's been okay for you. Not gonna lie, I do feel my stomach a bit more now that I've been moving around. I'm like, ugh, not great. Okay, okay. You and your friend are gonna stream? What are you guys gonna do on stream? Are you gonna hop Publix in VR chat and just troll, or what are you gonna do? What's your idea for stream? Sorry, I'm just pulling my pants up a little bit. Yo! How we feeling today, Katsum? Little Miss Cat? You feeling better today or still kinda eh? I'm torn between lurking and lurking because it's 1 a.m. and yapping. You're dead? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you start to feel better. It's tough. I hope that sleep comes for you. And then I already know the comeback that would be perfect for that. It's like, well, I hope you come for me too. But like, no, I do hope that sleep is able to find you. Evan, you get rest if you feel you need rest. Alright? Don't ever let me be what stops you from getting proper sleep. Alright? You're at a negative sleep right now. I woke up at 8 a.m. though. Hey, you know what though? That's good, at least you got some sleep. So hopefully you start to build back up to a point where you're not sleepy. It's just a matter of rhythm. Experimenting with what though, Kenji? Got to 42 hours before the insomnia let go of you. Firmly in the grasp. Firmly grasp it. But hey, you're free now. So, sleepiness should slowly start to dissipate too. Excuse me. Poor Lil Miss Cat, fighting the perpetual sleepiness. Well, I mean, you're in the right place, because apparently my specialty is making people tired. So, hopefully you're able to find some sleep hitting you. Well, I'm not sleeping since some a-hole loves his 1 a.m. subwoofers. That's tough. Is it a wall you can bang on? Dum, 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 dum. Bang to the beat. Dum, dum, dum. Sorry, stomach isn't fully happy. Ah, losing balance. Fire tracks, so you don't mind? I'm gonna stay seated for a little bit, just cause, yeah, no, my stomach is not great, and also, I don't know, the laziness is kicking in. I am a bit tired today. His car is barely rattling? That's such a low bar. That is a very low bar, like, oh, it's not too bad. His car isn't making as much noise as it could be making. I can't sleep, but like, at least he's not as obnoxious as he could have been. You know, it's like, it's almost like, yeah, he's stabbing me, but he's not hitting my vitals. You know, it's like, still shitty. Damn, I really am just yawning constantly. Sorry, just replying to texts. His mix lets me have that VR wiggle stream vibe. Or instead of a cozy campfire. Yeah. A little bit of uns, you know, just a little bit of like bump thumps, you know, just a little bump in the night. But I don't wiggle, so it's like the vibe is wrong. Yeah, no. My vibe is very quiet and chill. Nordic yarn with the tentacles. That's a... what's his name? What is that monster's name? Is it a Tom? No. It's one of the monsters, right? In Final Fantasy? Like a summon, right? Or something. I don't know. It looks like one of the summons in my head. I suppose that is technically Wiggles. That is Wiggles, you know? Bam! Yeah, no, sorry, I don't have anything interesting going on, guys. I'm very... just here. Although I will say again... Ultros. Okay, that sounds familiar. Do you want me to open the door for you? Like, what are you doing? My cat's demanding something. Give me just a moment. Ultros. No, that name is very familiar. I just don't know exactly which Final Fantasy I've seen him in. But I feel like maybe 7. I'm trying to look it up right now to see if it's the one I'm thinking of. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely Final Fantasy 14. I know for sure I've seen it there. Oh, was it 6? Is that what I'm thinking of? Excuse me. Oh, was it 6? Yeah. Hello, Choo Choo. How are we doing today? My tummy is slowly starting to remind me who's boss, so I'm just very much like alive. It was fine earlier, and now it's like, digestion has kicked in, and now, pain. It's alright though. I'm alive, and I'll be okay. He was a boss fight in 6. Yeah, I know he was also in 14 as a boss fight too, right? You ran out of sleep mats yesterday, so GG's. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, I'm just gonna tie my hair back. Yeah, and so he's a pet in 14? Makes sense. The only reason I'd go back to 14 is to play the Blue Mage class and the Beastmaster class or Beast Tamer. I've always liked the idea of Beast Tamers, you know? They're like Blue Mages, you know? You just get to use the monster abilities instead of, or as the monsters rather than... I don't know how it works actually. Good night, Evan. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Hopefully you sleep well. Appreciate you keeping me company tonight. Hmm. Dancer is a good class, yeah. I also enjoyed Ninja. Sorry, I have a thing that's bugging me and I'm trying to take care of it. Ow. Grrr. I'll just leave it alone. Anyway. So Choo Choo, does that mean you're lacking sleep? Hmm. I said, other than lacking sleep, or does that mean you're lacking sleep? Hello, Justonius. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a lovely night. Appreciate you stopping by. Grrr. What's the grrr for? What did I do? Or is that your way of signifying that you're a dog? I did have someone once come in here, and they said, hey, I'm lonely. Do you possibly have a furry avatar you can change into? Or, like, they basically were just, like, trying to convince me to. Oh, okay. Hello, Jester 2. That's why you're growing at me. I see, I see. So many of my VR chat friends come by eventually and they're like, hey, wait, I didn't know you streamed. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, I saw you on my recommended. Like, oh, hi. I'm sorry that you're here. I'm sorry to bore you. But hello. Sorry, I'm just like picking at myself because like there's minor skin in, what do you call it? Skin things that are bothering me, or I'm like slight hangnail or little things like that. I shouldn't be picking at, but I'm just like, I noticed it. And now I can't unnotice it. But I do appreciate you stopping by. Not enough people read bios. I mean, I don't very clearly state it. It's just in my bio, right? It's like, oh, there's a little link. No one clicks links in VR chat. Because it takes you out of the game, kinda, right? And it's like, I don't want to risk potentially getting sent to a weird link. Though I will be real, I do click on almost everyone's links, because I'm like, what do you do? Are you a content creator? Are you this or that? Avatars? What? And I'm genuinely interested in learning. There was one person where I read their bio, and then I clicked on the link, and I was like, they're already kind of a jerk, and I didn't like them very much. Sorry, I made myself bleed. Ow. Anyway. Enjoy the taste of iron. He was already kind of a jerk. I clicked on his bio, and I saw, oh, okay, he's a GTRPer. Like, so he has a stream linked in his bio, so I was like, is he streaming him being an asshole in VR chat? Nope, he just streams GTA. And then I was like, oh, what server do you play on? And I was like, oh, good for you, you can raid. And I was like, okay, I'm just curious if we played on the same server, dude, because I used to play GTA too. He was like, you probably aren't in that server. I know the server owner, and I'm a pretty big deal there. And I was like, I mean, I'm just asking. He's like, well, you're already on the link. You can just look through my VODs. And I'm like, how fucking hard is it just to tell me, like, to have a conversation? Like, why do I have to, like, do detective work on your fucking links? Like, I hate when people do shit like that, where it's like, if you got something, or if you say something that someone doesn't know, if you mention a word I've never heard before, I ask you, oh, what does that mean? Don't just tell me, oh, you can Google it. It's like, bro, we're having a conversation. Just explain it to me. Like, that's part of conversation. Or it's like, oh, I like this game. It's like, oh, okay, what's that game about? It's like, oh, you could look it up. It's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Some people just don't have good conversation skills, and other people feel like they're too important. But yeah. It's like a mix of self-importance and just like sarcasm that just makes them unbearable as a person. So I was like, I'm good. They're the kind of people who usually say the words like, oh, you just can't handle like me being blunt, or people just can't handle my honesty. It's like, no. You're just insufferable. Because you can be sarcastic and witty, you can be honest, you can, like, say things as they are, but you can still, like, use tact and actually be a decent person. Hello, Malachite, how are you doing? Puppy Girl is here. There was another Puppy Girl here earlier. You missed them again. Well, you guys have seen each other once. They just haven't been here for a few days. Malachi, you have been gone too. Is it just you on 2 different accounts? I'm joking, of course. If there's one thing I've learned about playing this game, though, it's like something about VR turns people into puppy girls. Just something about this game. It's just like the door to puppy girl is right there. No, don't apologize for not being here. Well, yeah, there's a good portion of people who end up being puppy girls who are trans. Mm. I mean, to be fair, the fishing minigame is pretty well fleshed out. And Malachi with the boyfriend since Sunday morning. That's crazy. Hey, I hope you guys have been having a nice time. Are you just flexing that you have a boyfriend? How dare you? Listen, there's no boyfriend applications in my chat. However, taking applications for, you know, Twitch sugar daddies. If they're out there, send them my way, you know? The timing of your no is perfect, but I know you're not talking about that. And I know you're not just flexing, don't worry. I'm being goofy. Hmm. It is easier to live with a lower expectation, it's fair. Who knows, I might do the same. I'm just kind of playing it by ear though. If a relationship finds me, it finds me. However, it's not something I actively pursue anymore. I used to, but relationships are a lot of work, and also, I'm just not in a place in my life where I can really support a relationship. If I had a stable income, then maybe, but I don't. If I had a stable income, if I was living on my own again, if I was secure in myself, not insecure like I always am, then, you know, all these things would add up to being like, yeah, you know what, I can date. But until then, I'm like, why the fuck would you want to date someone who's a loser like me? Like, bro, you can do so much better. But then again, my last relationship lasted 10 years. Hmm. I see. I mean, there could be a lot of reasons on why that happened the way it did. I'm sorry that it did. The way I would look at that situation for myself is it would mean that there was writing on the walls, right? Like that they were just looking for an exit maybe. Or that they felt so strongly about whatever you talked about that it was just the end. But no matter what, all you can do is look back, reflect, and just focus on improving yourself, right? I mean, that's all we all can do. Yeah, there's that too. There's a lot of things that are outside of our control. And the best thing, again, is just focus on what's in our control, and that's ourselves. And that's self-improvement, that's like looking for our own faults in a situation. Sorry, I just got an itch on my face and it won't stop. God damn. Like, that's the thing I've always known about myself. It's like, I struggle because like the whole time I'm always worrying about factors that are outside of myself. If you don't like me, it's a me problem in my head. Am I doing something wrong? Am I too boring? Am I annoying? Am I stupid? Yeah, unattractive? Whatever it is. My voice bothers you? Like I'm going through all these possibilities, but in reality it's like it doesn't matter. Ultimately, whether or not anyone likes me, it's like that's their choice, and I can just keep pushing forward and being like, yeah, I'm just here. Hello, Gary Blocks. Honestly, I got over it quickly because I was like, damn, I was kind of getting sick of dealing with that crap. And so you weren't broken up about it. You just don't want to deal with a relationship anymore. So, oh, of course I'm an overthinker. I am paralyzed by my own thoughts. I am such a chronic overthinker. I wear that badge very clearly. And it's all just a self-defense mechanism, you know? It's all just things that I learned to do because you know, it's like when something bad happens, you don't want it to happen again, so how can I avoid it happening again? Clear answer? That. Like, focus on things that I can control, focus on things that I can do. Stop letting myself dwell on the things that are outside my control. Excuse me. Oh, that itched. Still hurts. But, you know, it's hard not to feel that way. It's hard not to think that way because it's like the people pleasers paralysis, right? It's like the three P's. You're like in your head of just, yeah, everyone has to like me. I have to make sure everyone enjoys being around me. I have to make sure that that I'm enough. And like you'll hear me talk about it on stream, right? Hear me talking about things being like, you know, am I entertaining enough? Am I boring you guys? Do you hate me yet? Are you gonna stop watching my stream because I'm not interesting? Like all these things that are not really my business nor my control. Did I miss you, Gary? I did realize that no one had been flirting with me all stream. Otherwise, you know, I appreciate you stopping by, if that's what you mean. I'm not gonna feed into your ego. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, Gary, you're here. I missed you. You know? No clipping that, and that's not a fair statement, you know? But still. I mean, that's fair too. Stopping, like, not caring what other people think about you is the same concept. It's like, yeah, people are gonna think what they're gonna think. And ultimately, you have no control over that. And that's okay. It's just a scary thought at first. Right? I'm just teasing you, Gary. I just wanted to give you shit because you flirt, so I'm just like, let me just push you back down in your place. Know that you're dealing with someone who doesn't just give in. Hope you know I'm just teasing in all good fun. You missed them instead? Oh god, I can't read that. It's Japanese. That says... Is that Duki? Miruki? No. That's Mizuki? No. No, Zoo would be with the little markers over it. No. Damn, Kya? No, that's not Ki. No, that's Ki. The next one, I don't know. Ki's... Sorry, can you just tell me what that means? Did I watch Mousetrap? What's Mousetrap? And also, why does their gender matter? They're just, you know, being nice to you. Be happy that someone out there missed you. Oh, it is Miruki. I was right. Kind of. Miruki... Vita. Miruki Vita. Miruki Vita. Vita? Via. Vila. B... No, is that wrong? Oh yeah, that is B. Milky Via. How are you doing today, Milky? Thanks for stopping by. Mousetrap is a movie with a serial killer dressed up like Mickey Mouse? Oh god, I'm not watching that. It sounds terrible. You can tell me how the movie was. I'm not gonna watch it just because I'm like, yeah, I know. That sounds so corny. I also didn't like the Winnie the Pooh movies either. I swear. You're watching it at night and you're 16. You're 16. You shouldn't be flirting with someone who's 37. And Gary, I'm gonna be completely honest, this is pretty much an 18 plus environment. Just being honest with you, you definitely shouldn't just be flirting with strangers on the internet, though. Tisk tisk. I'm 21 years older than you. Okay, now you're just either making shit up or you have a very interesting life. Okay, you're 27. Okay. I was about to kick you. I was about to ban you. No joke. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you're good. You live with your girlfriend and her name is Kaylee. Well, I'm glad that you have a girlfriend and her name is Kaylee. And I'm glad you're 27 and not 16, because you're about to get banned. That body is for sure 18 plus. Listen, I'm not that scantily dressed, okay? VR chat has much worse than me. Oh, you're joking, or you're not joking about being 27. Listen, to be fair, most of my content isn't really like, oh my god, it's definitely R-rated. It's more like, I just have occasional talks where it's like, if you were giving a blowjob and you threw up, would you keep going? Like those kinds of stupid conversations, or just, you know, I'll talk about anything. You guys ask me questions and I answer you. We've talked about my sex life, we've talked about like just stuff that I've gone through, whatever. I enjoy all sorts of conversation, but yeah, no. This is not the environment for someone who's under the age of 18, so yeah, if you are under 18, I apologize, but this isn't for you. VTuber character. No, if I were to stream again, like, without VR chat, I would just show you my face. I just stream with my camera on. I am very much just like, yep, this is me. Hello. There's no illusion here. There's no smoke and mirrors. It's just, hey, what's up? I don't do VTubers specifically. If I do stream without my face on, and it's gonna be like a 3D character, it'll probably just be this avatar. Nothing against VTubers, I just don't classify myself as one because I'm lazy and I don't have the budget for that kind of stuff, and I don't know, I just don't want to have to hide who I am. And most VTubers definitely do, where they're like, yeah, no, this is me, haha. Yeah, me and my VTuber model, we look the same, guys. We look identical. VR chat lightweight clothing. Here, I can wear more clothing. Are you ready? 1 second. So first and foremost, I'm going to put on my shirt. There we go. A little bit more clothes for you. Now I kind of blend in with the background a little bit too much though, because it's black on black. So I have a shirt. I also have... Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button. I am deleting this VOD. God damn it. I have to be careful. I need to fix that. Holy shit. I was gonna say my gloves. Oh, god damn it. That's so embarrassing. I'm so stupid. I am so sorry that you had to see that. What I was trying to say was these are the gloves. These are the fishnets, the socks. Don't follow after that. Well, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I've done that before too, and I deleted that bot, and so... Anyway, this is also like a clothed avatar, like model stuff, and it's like a bunny suit. I feel so stupid. I'm already just like, damn it, I can't believe I did that. I'm always terrified of changing outfit stuff for this reason. Because I haven't fixed the toggles. So like there's the Razy outfit, you know, from Chainsaw Man. And then there's this, where it's like a dress. And I think it's really cozy too in its own way. But gosh darn it, I'm so stupid. Milky, are you Japanese? Yeah, I like this one too, it's cute. I had to be very careful for a moment there to not accidentally flash again, because I was like, wait, I'm not moving. Why aren't I moving? It's my toggles, oh god. Anyway. Cause Miruki, if you're Japanese, or speak Japanese, I can speak a little bit, and I can, like, embarrass myself with how bad I am. I like speaking Japanese at people, especially because it shows just how little I know understand, right? Let's see. Well, if you're still here, that is, but I'll just say, like, こんにちは、みるきさん。私はゆるあきです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。日本語が喋っている。でも、私の日本語は本当に、まあまあですね。まあまあ、でも、まあまあじゃなくて、下手くそ。悪い。違う。じゃなくて。悪いじゃなくて、でも、違ういや、違うじゃない。下手くそ。下手くそんだよ。 Yeah, kawaii no emoji desu. I don't know how to say emoji in Japanese, but kawaii desu yo. You. My Japanese with my English or my male voice is much more like, it's much better, in my opinion, because I can actually use inflection a bit stronger. I'm trying to keep my voice in my vocal training. Yeah. おやおや、これはちょっと大変だよね。日本語は本当に難しい。難しすぎるんだ。でもね、アメリカ人の日本語は、こんな感じですね。こんにちは、皆さん。It's like that, you know? Anyway, sorry, bad jokes. Back to English, but yeah, no. Hopefully, you're doing good and having a good day. I can't believe I did that again, though. I'm so mad at myself. I'm just like, motherfucker. But hey, another VOD, another nuke. I'm pretty sure I can edit the VOD and just delete that section, I guess. If there's a way to edit it, so we'll see. I might not have to nuke the entire VOD, but... my bad! Oh, did you see it, Kono? You're busy, you're distracted. You did not see my boobies. I'm gonna be honest with you. My speaking of Japanese is there. I understand it, but not reading it. Reading is difficult. So I'm gonna cheat. I have to cheat, unfortunately, so I'll use Translate help me here. Get stun locked. I know, it's like, you show up and it's like, where's my subtitles? Your Japanese is excellent. I didn't think you could do it that well. It's very well done. I see her. 日本語は上手ですよね。でも、上手じゃない。本当に上手じゃない。うんうん。でも、私の名前はウィロです。ウィロ。よろしくお願いします。Now, just because I mentioned it, I'm gonna use my extra American weeb male voice, alright? So, sorry for the change in character pace with also like how I sound versus how I look. But, I'm just gonna do this for fun. So, whenever I'm like being extra weeby, like, you know, anime fan, it's like that, こんにちは。私の名前はイルワです。よろしくお願いします。何を見ているんだ。死にてんのか、こら。Right? So it's like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? You wanna talk Japanese? よろしく。よろしく。おやおや、これはちょっと大変すぎ。だろにゃ。にゃるほど、にゃるほど。私の男の声は本当に古いじゃなくて、かっこいいだろうね。かっこいいの声。You have a boner now? GG. Hey, yo, proof? No, 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 I didn't say proof. If I say proof, someone might send me something inappropriate in my DMs again. Can't have that. Psh. Hi, hi. Ta. And here we go again. Choo Choo has never sent me a dick pic, don't worry. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the random Japanese. As well as my male voice, you know? It's great. Part of me wants a coffee, but it's so late. Yeah, absolutely not. Like, why would you do coffee at this hour? Are you insane? Like, what are you thinking? It's so good. Well, guess what? I don't like coffee. Kohi ga kirai. Coffee tastes too bitter. Alright, anytime I've had coffee, no matter how much I've added cream, sugar, or milk, or I don't know, whatever you put in coffee, it's just too bitter. I can't do it. My stomach will reject it. My tongue will reject it. Honestly, it's similar with like even just any hot drinks. My stomach kind of hurts afterwards. Very sensitive. I was excited after the Flash too. But let's show some respect to the beautiful woman in front of us. Yuri wins. WWW. Don't worry, Choo Choo's only joking, Milky. And also, I appreciate you. You love coffee. You grind your own beans. You don't use Insta, that's gross. Well, like, I mean, like I said, it's just... It's too bitter. It's too bitter. Nigai. Nigai? Nidai じゃなくて. Nigai wa... Is nigai bitter? Nigai. Nigai. It sounds like I said a different word. Okay, this VOD gets nuked. God damn it, that sounded so much worse than it is. Nigai means like bitter, but if I shortened it too much, I was like, wait a minute, I was correcting myself. I'm trying to use Japanese, okay? Trust. The VOD is definitely gone. Yeah, it sounds like it's in the N-word. Okay, I'm aware. I'm sorry. This VOD is definitely gone. It has to be. I fucked up. It sounds like I said the N-word. Listen, the word for bitter, I think, in Japanese is that word. I just was, you know, unfortunate in just saying the shortened. Okay, yeah. The word I said means bitter. However, yeah, no, shortening it, not so good. I mean, let's be real, even if I didn't nuke the VOD, no one watches my shit. What's gonna happen? But no. That word, the shortened word, does mean bitter. Okay? For the record, I did not try to say the N-word. However, I can definitely see people who are like, oh, that sounded like they said this. I tried, okay? I'm trying to be proper, and I was like, well, what's the word in Japanese? And I didn't think about the American context of, like, why that word might be dangerous. Listen, this stream is pretty much over anyway. It's like 2 hours, maybe I'll end stream like I usually do. My tummy was hurting anyway. However, I will say, I appreciate you guys keeping me company tonight, and it was nice to meet you. I appreciate you, Milky. I hope that you're having a good day. I assume it's day wherever you are. And everyone else, too. 비타. 비타, 네. I see, I see. 코히와 비타. I see, I see. Mm. And then everyone else too, Nordic and Choo Choo and Malachite and Hatsum and who else was here today? Evan was here, Klopp, Amber, Jester. I'm trying to remember everyone who stopped by, but I might have missed one or two of you, and I'm sorry. Oh, Gary was here too. Speaking of it, I just gotta check my posture. Anyone else I'm missing? Melanie was here too. Yes, Thurston too. I think that just about covers it. And Rem. And Kenji. I think that covers everybody. But thank you all so much for spending time with me today. Remember, if you're not already joined to my Discord, I post when I go live. I also post cat pictures sometimes. And so if you want to see those things, or if I am ever in the VC, feel free to join me. And I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow if you stop by. If you don't ever come back though, just know I'll cry about it and I'll remember you and I'll just think about you and I'll be like, what did I do? Jokes, of course, but nonetheless. It's been a lot of fun and I appreciate you guys keeping me company all the time. Bye forever. No, but really. You're sending them telepathically, Konakara? Oh, you're here too. I'm so sorry. And here, Kona, I'll give you the head pat. I appreciate you guys. Give you a light hug. No, really though. You guys don't have to spend your time here, but you choose to sometimes, and that makes me happy. I try not to fight or to engage in those thoughts where I'm like, they're just doing it because they want to keep me company because they feel bad for me. Like, no, I hope that you guys actually enjoy engaging in just the conversations. And my two friends. Yeah. The chat has been very nice. Yes. So again, remember, feel free to join the Discord, and if you don't want to, completely okay. Just know I ping every time I go live. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, most likely. 2 hours prior to now. Maybe 3 hours, depending on how I'm feeling. And I'll be back again later. This VOD never happened. It's getting deleted. So, maybe we never met. Jokes aside, last time I'll say it. Thank you guys for spending time with me. I appreciate that. You guys take care, and make sure you drink lots of water. Take care of yourselves, and remember, I'm always watching. Bye!